I'm not any different than a bunch of girls on this campus. I live in a world of comparisons, contrasts. I can't look at someone else without feeling like I can't do what they do and that I should. I look at their bodies and either try to use them to make me feel just for a moment, please, God, just for a moment, good, about my own. Or I am abused by them and knocked down a peg further into the hole of self-doubt. We all have demons, I realize. I am both messed up and perfect in a strange way. I am recovering. Food isn't dangerous anymore. Most of the time. There are times when I look at what I'm eating and I can't breathe for a moment. And if it's not what I expected or what I planned, or if it's more than what others are eating, if it's a scary food, if it's a bad food, if it's not enough, is it too much? Am I hungry? I'm not hungry. It doesn't matter. You should just eat, but don't start a new bad habit. Food shouldn't be scary, so I should just eat. Right? Right. Wrong. Right? Day by day, meal by meal, minute by minute, my answers change. Sometimes the anxiety builds to a point, but I'm on meds, and they're helping. And my friends, they help a lot. And sometimes not. Sometimes I'm still alone. I feel guilty crying a lot, but I can't deal with my emotions by starving myself, by running obsessively anymore, so I deal with them by crying. And sometimes still by eating too much, or not eating enough, or drowning myself in aspartame, or chewing gum, or doing more homework. More homework. The people you see working constantly, diligently, maybe they're not doing it to get it done. Maybe they don't have it under control and are so ahead of the game. And maybe their homework is a distraction, a way to finish something or start something. Maybe their work is their vice, a dangerous one that feeds the voice in their head saying, you're not doing enough. Enough. Everyone else is doing enough. And look, you wrap determination to your determinant. Look at them. They can handle it without breakdowns. They can handle it without clutching to this fleece, without standing, unable to stand, without shaking, without holding their face between their hands and hearing it come down, feeling its weight and its clench around your gut. They can handle it. And their gut doesn't betray them in all the ways that it does you. It doesn't lie to them. Tell them they're hungry when they're full. Tell them they're full when they're starving. Tell them they should listen to it and do more. Always more. They can listen to themselves. And I not only cannot do that, but I have lost my voice. But it comes back a little bit. I remember memories, scenes, thoughts, watched very little vignettes from before here. I make up preemptive memories in my mind for after here, or for after right now. I look again at the girl who passes by my table. I check again the food I lift to my mouth. I glance at my to-do list. I listen to the murmur of the people around me and hear, suddenly, hints of what I am feeling. And I want to yell, to shout, or maybe to whisper, because that's, less threatening and anxiety-producing. We are all of us struggling somewhere. The image of perfection, never-to-election, the projection of calm in the middle of the storm, it's a lie. We are all of us struggling somewhere, but here, that's not okay. Oh, sure, sometimes it's okay. When you have a lot of work, a hard review, a long practice, the list of minor complaints goes on. But it's a fake list for a facsimile of a conversation for who wants to share their problems, divulge their demons to someone who seems to be free. I do. Because none of us are free. I'll talk about it. My anxiety, deep-seated fears that have rooted themselves in my very being of inadequacy, of not doing enough for doing's sake. How food scares and pulls me. I will talk about it. I am not an other here. And you aren't either. It's my time now. And it might have already been your time, or maybe your time will be tomorrow, or maybe it's today with me. We are all of us struggling. So none of us, should have any qualms about showing this. Perfection is unattainable. Let the deception, the veneer down to see the truth